Hello everyone, welcome back again today to another Money Talk lesson. We're still working through our series. We're calling it Seeds of Wisdom. We're talking about seeds that can open your understanding and give ideas for wisdom concerning your finances. So here's number 12 in our series. This is a tip. This is a seed of wisdom. Do what you can to break the financial curse. Break the financial curse. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, that sounds like a pretty heavy subject. No one wants to be under a curse or even think about a curse. Sounds so evil, so sinister, so even demonic. I don't think it's all that mysterious, but it is honestly very, very real. A lot of people are under a financial curse, but the good news is that curse can be broken. So let's ask a question. First of all, how does a person's finances get cursed? Does God curse their finances? I mean, over the years, I've heard people say things like this. Well, if you don't tithe, God's going to cause your washing machine to break down. Or if you don't tithe, your car is going to break down. It's not going to run very many miles. I don't really think God will curse our washing machine or our car. In fact, I don't really think God will curse anything. Why should he? Most persons' finances are already cursed. God didn't curse them. They cursed them themselves. They cursed their own finances with poor money management, with compulsive spending, with not understanding wisdom concerning finances. So if the first question is true, we feel that our finances are cursed, then let's ask the second question. How can I get that curse broken from my life? Well, here's Malachi chapter 3, and over all the years, I'm not sure I've ever done a money talk on Malachi 3. Here's what it says. Will a man rob God? Yet you are robbing me. But you say, how have we robbed you? In tithes and in offerings. You are cursed with a curse. You are robbing me, the whole nation of you. And here's God's promise. Bring the whole tithe into the storehouse, that there may be food in my house, and see if I will not open up the windows of heaven and provide such a blessing there will be no more need. God is probably not the source of a curse on your finances. However, God does give you the opportunity to take advantage of the tithe and get out from under the curse. The promise is really very simple. Return the tithe to the Lord. I like to say this, maybe you've heard me. We don't pay our tithe because paying tithe is not a legalism. We don't give our tithe because we can't give away what we don't own. We actually return the tithe to the Lord because everything we have already belongs to God anyway. So here's the promise. Therefore, put me to the test, God says, and see if I will not open the windows of heaven for you and pour down for you a blessing until there is no more need. There is always a penalty for stealing. The thief is always penalized, but God always blesses and rewards the tither. So we'll talk to you soon. That's seed number 12, break the curse.